Hey guys, it's Jake, and this week's topic is school and teachers. I'm a bit sick. I have a cold or something, and it's really annoying all week, but yeah, so if I cough, that's why. Sorry about that. Um, so school. I'm in 10th grade. I live in New York, and I'm in mostly advanced classes. I do extremely well. I have 100 averages in a few classes and 90s range in the rest. Um, I get some work. I guess AP Social Studies I get the most right now because I have an AP next week, which I'm probably gonna get one on at most, but that's okay. I'll try. And yeah, that's pretty much the class I get the most work in just right now, a few weeks before it started. Um, yeah, I don't really get that much homework at all. English, I've been getting some homework lately, but it's just the end of the year kind of thing. This year I didn't really get much homework at all, and it was a really easy year, which made good for me because I work and I have friends and all that shit. So yeah, regarding teachers and my pronouns and everything, before this year started, because I came out last July, so at the end of ninth grade, I ended before I came out, and then I came back after I came out. So at the end of summer, I had a meeting with guidance that my mom arranged, and it was pretty much with the principal, my guidance counselor, and the social worker, I think. And we pretty much discussed that I was going to get out of women's chorus and go into the a cappella chorus, which is 11th and 12th grade girls and 10th to 12th grade boys. And sorry, so I'm a tenor in chorus with all the guys, which is great. And yeah, and that I was gonna be using the nurse's bathroom for going to the bathroom and for changing for gym. And I believe that's all we discussed. And just that she emailed all my teachers to call me Jake and he and everything. And pretty much throughout the year, most of them have been really good about it. My social studies teacher has read off my legal name off the computer like once or twice. Everyone in that class knows that I'm transgender though. I even made a speech about transgender topics. So yeah. But she's been good about it. She said go once and then she was like, go boy dude. So she corrected herself. English, she's really been perfect about it. Chorus, same. She wanted to make me and my other transgender friend altos, but I talked to the other teacher, who is the women's chorus teacher, just because I knew her from the musical, and she told my chorus teacher just the whole like keep him as tenor. It's better for him. Yeah. Spanish. My teacher is a fucking bitch. I hate her. She's probably the worst teacher in existence. She writes my legal names on papers, like if I'm absent, she has a folder. She'll write my legal name on papers. I've went to guidance about 5 times about this to for them to email her about it, and she hasn't changed. She'll say on like the random name chooser or whatever, she had my legal name, which it's not cool. Like if someone's telling you to do something regarding a student, you do it, especially if it's higher authority, such as the principal. But she just doesn't listen, and considering I have a month left of school, I'm just gonna try to avoid the whole pronoun thing as much as I can. I mean, she calls me she, and I'm just like, stop. I don't like you. I don't know how many times I need to go to God about it, but you're a fucking bitch. Yeah, but, what was I saying? Yeah, she's just a terrible person about it. I hate dealing with her. yeah. My photography teacher, he's messed up a few times, but he'll call me Jake, and majority of the time, and he feels bad when he messes up. Cam, she messed up once, saying she, but I think it was just one of those things where it could happen to anyone. And she was just talking about other people and everything. So I think that's why I'm hoping. And math, my teacher's perfect. She's a great teacher, and she's never messed up. Like on the midterm seating sheet, she wrote Jake, everything. All teachers should be like that. She's a great teacher, and she's respectful about this. She's never messed up, and I don't know why everyone can't be like that. Because if I go back to school as a guy, then it's not like they ever knew me as a girl to question it or anything. But I don't know. I mean, some teachers are conservative, like my bitchy Spanish teacher, who's just old and should stop teaching and go like sleep for a long time. But no offense to her, but kind of a lot of offense to her. Anyways, though. Sorry. Subs are my main problem. I have to go up to the sub because my legal name is on the paper and like tell them to call me Jake. Most of them listen. Sometimes I've forgotten to go up to the sub or I got late to class. And most people know I'm transgender just because of how I came back to school and how I left school last year. But still embarrassing, it's annoying, it's just terrible. But yeah, subs are a big problem. It's terrible that they can't just write Jake down on the paper, even in parentheses, but whatever. One sub, who's cool for now, he wasn't like in the beginning because he was subbing in photography, and me and my friend Danny went up to him and were like, we want you to call us this. And then he was calling out the names, and he called my name while I was in the bathroom. And he was like, Jake, and Danny was like, oh, he's here. And then the sub across the room, because the sub was in the front and my friend was in the back, he was like, but his name is legal name. How is that a guy? And then Danny was just like, he's a guy, stop. And that was fucking terrible. I'm sure most people didn't care, but it's still terrible. I mean, he's old and he's chill now, but that was a bad experience, even though I wasn't there, just to hear about it. But pretty much for the most part, my teachers have been cool about it. I mean, authority, like the dean, had one confrontation with her about my friend, and she was a bitch about it. Kind of assumed that I was a lesbian, and she's just really discriminatory. Like, my friend's lesbian, and she wasn't doing anything about this problem because it had to do with that. That's wrong. She's a terrible dean. I don't like her, and dean should not be able to be discriminatory. It's completely wrong. And she calls me by my legal name, and I hate it so much, but she's a bitch. The other dean has called me she, but I just don't think he knows he's chill. But pretty much everyone else who sees me is just like, guy. Even my gym teacher is awesome, because he was my softball coach last year. But when he came back, he was like, oh, I was here if you need to talk and everything. And yeah, he's awesome about it. And he's always asking how I am and everything. He's probably one of my favorite teachers ever. And yeah, school for the most part's good. I'm Spanish, but really, I'm pretty lucky. Even like everyone in school when I came back, they were pretty much all chill about it. I got like one comment from a kid who's kind of special, not to be mean. He has Asperger's, so he's against it. But it was more of a comment towards my friend Danny than me, but it involved me. But it's complicated. But yeah, I've been really lucky about school. Everyone's treated me pretty well. and I'm kind of looking forward to 11th grade. I mean, new people and everything. And 10th grade was pretty great for me. I met a lot of new people and my girlfriend, and I did really well during the year. And pretty much everyone accepted me. I hope that people coming out now, that's the same. I know it's not always realistic depending on where you live, but I can hope for you. And if you need any help or to talk about anything, you could just go to my Tumblr. I'll post a link below. And good luck to all of you, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.